Great. Good. We're back. I just had to do that so then the space engineers on the YouTube side wouldn't be too far off. Otherwise, everything would be so far off and it'd be annoying. All right. So we'll just go on a center, then a 5, then the 7. Yeah, we'll do center, then we'll do a 5, then we'll do the 7. So we'll just do one more block wide. The idea is to more or less make these the right size. I just need to hope that everything is not marked incorrectly. Because the idea would be to, yeah, do the 5, then we'll do the 7. So if we do this, just kind of as my grid base, we'll make this 5. Do the same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up. Mark the edges of the grouping, and then we do this. Yes, 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 yes. Good, and then we'll just double click it up. And then we'll go across. So we will run U. Perfect. So that would be the width. Being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 blocks wide, which is a much better width for this setup. Technically, the full end would be another 7 across. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we'll just go down a bit. And then we'll just go down a bit. Same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which should, in theory, be the right size for that. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. And so, now that that is made, that is our width. That is our width. Why are you... Come on. Do your job. All right. But yeah. So, that will be done like that. Oh, yeah, that'll fix up in a second. And then let's see. If I gave 5 back, how far would that put me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we do that as the 1, so starting 1, so we'll just go up, then 3, then up. And then we did the same thing just to be safe. Okay. So if we did that, these are being placed this way. So it's not horrible, I don't think. But I don't know. Why does it say I've got 6 viewers now? Holy shoot. Hi, guys. There's, in fact, 6 of you there. Hello. I know sometimes the numbers can be a little wobbly, but hello. Oh, and now it's back down to 2, so I think that was just a little bit of weirdness. Okay, so if I place that there, that is only off by 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 to the end. And this one is 1, 2, 3. So if I make this 5 to the end, adding in the 2 blocks to make it, 5 to the end. And we come across this way. All right. Okay. And if I did that, then this entire section would be central again, which is what I wanted. And if I decide then to come here, and then we come across this way, and then we go 25, including this block. Right. Good. So if we do that, and then we'll go 25, and we'll see just how big that actually is on both sides. 1, 2, oh wait, no, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So I just need to cut one off the end and go all the way across. And boom, 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 boom. Okay, and we are just going to come right here. Because if I make the marks correctly, U3 mark. Oh no, I failed to mark that correctly. Dang it. They're off by a singular block. The entire thing. Always upsetting. And I just need to do one more here. And then we're gonna come over here and we're just going to mark you. And we're just going to get rid of it all. Just wrap it all. Okay. No! Damn it! Misclick. You need to be right there. You need to be cut. And you need to be done like that. Now there is 10 in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. It's really annoying. That is up. Yeah. And then 1.
Fuel low.
Shit. Okay, let me fix this at least. Alright. Our cargo containers, we'll have plenty of them. We really are just going to end up needing a lot of work to get this thing running.
Energy critical.
Fine. Alright, everything should work out just fine. Okay. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, the way that this is going to work, which is going to be the fun part, really, is that these cargo containers carry about 120 or thereabouts of the other stuff, which is fun. Hydrogen tank. Refill bottles. Good. Alright. And we're just going to make sure that all our marks are correct this time. And there we go. Because the goal entirely is I need to remain inside the middle of a block. No matter what happens, it needs to remain within the middle of the blocks. Everything else is fine. I just want to stay in the middle of the block. One more. Then we do 1, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, for fuck's sake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay. We got 25, and then we gotta go this way. And we just go backing this direction. Good. And we just start on this end. Alright, this I might even just stick with 4 cargo containers for the light one. Just to be safe. Though I do like the idea of doing the 6, I may stick with the 4. And then we are just going to move this way. There we go. Good. You are connected. All right. And then we just need to repeat the process twice. And I may actually end up using some more of this internal space for the cargo ramp space, or even the shuttle space, or whatever it is going to be called eventually. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And across we go. As we just zoom all the way across the other side. And we go. This is going to be quite the interesting endeavor, I will say this. And then I got to go all the way to the 25s. This is going to make a bit more sense as a cargo carrier. Though I definitely am going to absolutely love it when this thing finally gets into a bigger fight and I can just wipe out enemies with such a large vessel. Okay. Good. We'll add in the areas. Good. And then if I just repeat this, what's the kind of distance in between these 2 points, by the way? So it's now 25, then it'll be pretty close to just being done already. Granted, I won't be able to make everything work out fine, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay. So it is roughly 25, but not quite 25. So what we'll end up doing is we'll end up going on either end of this. And you know what? I think we're going to actually put these going this way. It wasn't the original intention. And actually, if I did that, then the entire thing's going to be off by 1. There's basically nothing in this game marked with a 1 block distance. So what we're gonna do instead is, yeah, we'll stick with this, and we'll just do the 1 and the other one. The only reason for going wider would be to be able to drop off wider targets, but I don't think I really am going to need to, as this thing is entirely designed to more or less be able to deploy anything it needs to, and especially if I don't mind encroaching on the sides here, this thing will definitely be able to drop pretty much any vehicle I have. A basic kind of, a nice casual rover. Anything else? A basic kind of speeder design. They'll be able to be deployed. So, that's nice. Alright, so we're going to go to the center. And then we are going to come backward, which will be fun. Good. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Lovely. Which means that it would be this. And then across the other side. What we'll do is I'll just quickly add a tab. Add a tab. Do what I want to do. Adding in the other tab. Perfect. And then if I wanted to, and we go with this inner circle diameter, I just need to go 15. Yeah, so we'll do 7. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I need more steel plates. Where are my steel plates at? Here's 500 of them. Perfect. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Perfect. And it won't really matter. These are going to be that close because it really isn't going to matter. Because when this thing lands, the entire base of this will be minimum 4 blocks tall, probably closer to 5 off of the ground. So the landing gear will come down 5 blocks, land, maybe even a front nose dip or something like that. Maybe like a thing sort of like the what is it called? Yeah. It is the Ghost in Star Wars Rebels. How the Ghost kind of has that dip in the nose. Maybe do something like that. You'll end up with kind of a dip in the nose for a front exit, and then we will have a kind of drop down section for another exit potential, which will be good. And then yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. You know what? Do I want to just stick with these? Because I could do that actually. I don't know. I'll have to make sure that everything's lines up. But as long as the front end of this lines up. Uh-oh. Wait. Oh, that's because it's 2 in on either side. So that should be fine. The middle is still right there, which means that everything should be sufficient. And if we were to just go backward until the very end of this, half blocks as well, perfect. I believe that is good. I do believe so, given that none of this is built to the same standard as everything else. So how do I want this to actually end up looking in the end? I don't actually know. I like the idea of having... do I want to bring those center ones inward? So maybe 6 all in a line. I think that'll do good. Yeah, that'll be what we'll do. So we'll have you, you, and you. So these. And then what we'll do is I might go forward, going this direction. And then if I just pop mark up top, go 25. Because its width is actually 15, so we'll actually go 7. So, 1. Wait. Would that cause issues? I need to remember about this. Do we want a gap between these of a 5 or no? I do believe we'll take a 5 gap in between these. What we'll do is we will go you, and then we'll go out. No. There we'll go out. And then it'll be this wide before we do another one of these. And then we'll start on the verticals, where we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Perfect. And then we'll do that to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. And we'll just clean up some of these scraps that fell. Okay. And then if I went to go forward the correct amount, which is 25, how would that look? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 1, 2, 23, 24, 25. And what we'll do is we'll just come over to here and we will right here. Hopefully this worked correctly. If not, I'll be able to find out pretty darn quick if I made these in the wrong position. We'll just come around. Good. Is that right in the middle? That is right in the middle of the block. That is exactly what that's supposed to be. Perfect. We did that exactly as that was meant to be. And we'll, pull 3, 4. Oh, yeah, that's right. Good. And then we will maintain our position. Everything should be looking pretty well right now. And then we'll just continue this. All right. Perfect. Everything's going so well with this design now that I've decided to have the amount of containers this thing's carrying. There we go. I think that works a lot better. So what we'll do is we'll have the 2 in the front, 2 in the sides, and then we'll have the main one in the center. Oh boy, big stretches. Okay. So what we'll do is, now that we have these like that, yeah. All right. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think we'll just leave it with the containers with the small gap. I don't know if we'll have anything strapped to the outside of the hull or whether it'll purely be the inside of the hull, but what I might do is maybe I might connect a small ship and pull this up a bit, creating a rear-facing position for other stuff. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that's all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, I've misplaced this somehow massively. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 4. Not including 25. It's supposed to go there, and I just need to add an extra layer to the front of this, and then we'll be done. Just because of the strange differences in counting I did. Good, caused me so much pain. So much pain. I believe most of this should, in fact, be able to be done. The entire goal is purely to build something of roughly 20 to 30 meters in length, which I do believe this is. And I'll also pull in the sides and go angled in, because the idea is to style this somewhat like a Gazanti, but with cargo containers instead of either TIE fighters or other such. So it'll be like a Gazanti with a cargo container strapped to the bottom of it. Oh boy, I am tired. But I like this design. I think this will do very well. We gotta have a bit of extra space there. And so what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna make sure that all these are in the right angles. Get everything in position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, come on. Need to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2. Did I do this wrong? Please tell me that this is in the middle of this. It's not. Oh, for fuck's sake. Did I seriously do that wrong? That's not good. I need to pull these completely in other directions. Or as I fucked it up. God damn it. Massively fucked it up. Or did I? Wait a second. Okay. You are on the middle, so... Can I just get these in the right angles? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay. If that's the same back here, I think I'll be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2. Okay, so I've done it the same way both times. Is that leaving me extremely screwed, or am I good? I don't know yet. I really don't know. Yes. So I need to take a 2-block distancing thing. So I need everything to be... How well does the half-block coordinate with the rest of this? About half of that block. Lovely. Okay. Just, I don't know. Right now, the biggest issue that I have right now is if these are mismatched, then when this tries to land, it will not fit. I really don't like that. I want it to fit. Come on, please fit. Oh, there's 4 and 4. That's right. And now there is a distinctive gap when I placed that. Yeah, they don't. I now have to do the whole fun thing of where the frick are my merge blocks? I had merges somewhere on here. Did I not? I sworn I had mergers. Merge block. All right. Now they combine the two. That should now be 1. Good. So if everything should be good, there should be no hassle whatsoever with the fact that there looks to be a gap. That's apparently not an issue, and we'll just continue with that as it is. Bum, 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 bum. Large block, large block. So I do believe that these are actually, I believe everything's actually in place, the right scale. I just need to go 11 instead of the 12 to place. If I do measuring from the inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2. Wait. I measured from that position, so it's that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, got it. Finally. And then we just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How badly did I do these? Come on, man. Okay. That's right. I just need him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I freaking gotta add. Wait a second. No, I don't have to add. I have to subtract. I believe I need to subtract the layer. Wait, does that fuck up everything? No, this actually makes everything work correctly. I fucked up one part, and then that led to another fuck up, which led to another fuck up, which led to another fuck up. But everything's being repaired now, so we should be sufficient. As long as I didn't use any things stupid. All right. Good. You all get to be removed. Did I fuck that up on this side too, or? Yep. I fucked it up twice. Always fun when I fuck it up twice. All right. Good. If everything else was right, then I just needed one mistake to make it all not. Good. Good. So actually, now that that has happened, I believe that also means that this center section is actually wide enough to put one of the cargo containers. So I could actually carry 2 more cargo containers, bring my grand total up to 8. Or removing the first 2, sticking with the 6, and doing it that way. Either option is technically feasible now. Look at it. There should be 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now it doesn't have the desired in-between gap, but I would be perfectly capable of flipping it on its side and allowing the, allowing that to work like it's supposed to. Speaking of which, let me actually add this properly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. Boom. 6 and then click. Go find the center. 6 and then click. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Boom. That's in the right. 1, 2, there's 5. 6. Good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we just do that on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Still need to do the front ones. Hopefully these were done correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Good enough. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. Okay. I forgot these technically, if I was going to do this right, would be 1 block further inward. But that's fine.
Fuel low.
Ah, shoot.
Fuel critical.
Ow. Dang it. Hydrogen. Uh-oh. That's not good. Woogie. Right? Is that right? 3. Yes. Yes. Good. And then in each of these spots, I just need to go and throw down a piston in the order that I want these to be labeled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we are going to grab you. 1, 2. 3. Do I want one in the middle? Ooh. Be so easy. How wide's this gap? I just need a 6 gap. We can do it the forward direction, so it'd be better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. We do, in fact, have enough space. And that gives me a 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 5 with the edge. So that actually does give me roughly what I wanted. It's not exact, but it's rough enough. We'll add you there, we'll add you there, and then we will go over this way. And then we will come over to the edge. Find the center of the block. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. And then we just do this. That should be... let me just verify. Is that going to end up where I want it to end up, actually, now that I think about it? Because, right, I want that in the middle of a block. Is that right in the middle of the block? What is its offset? It needs to be a 5-block offset from this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I need to move it up one? I need to move it up one. Okay. We'll just do that. That should put that right in the correct location. Good. Good. And then we'll go with probably gonna go with 2 pistons just to be safe. And we'll just go from 1 to the next. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. And last but not least, this should be the last one needed. Good. And each of those pistons should do exactly what's needed. Which I will need to actually weld these up. So let us piston. I believe these are the square variety of the piston. Not that it matters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got 8 of them. That. G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Boom. That should be all of them. And I should just be able to do this. 1, 2. And then come over here. I then need to expand all these pistons so I know roughly how deep everything can and will end up going. Because, you know, this will be a fun situation, won't it? Each of these carrying one of the cargo containers. And that's all that this can do right now is carry our cargo container. We'll eventually do a lot more than just cargo. Okay. Now, where the f***'s my thing? I also need a small battery, so we will just attach these here. You and then the small battery. You just need power cell. Right. Good. Okay. Pistons. Reverse. Okay, so those go that far down. And then I get to enjoy the fun bit of assigning a block to the end of those. And making that block show off my wonderful thing, which means I need 8 projectors. F, G, row 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. And then we'll be able to make these things actually in place. Good. With left and right. Good. That is the correct orientation. Let's just verify, yep. And we'll just make sure that I keep seeing that white dot, and that'll be good. And then we get to do the fun part. Adding in all of the cargo containers. Being able to seize the cargo containers. And that'll make this real fun. I assume that the welders will be able to weld from that, but if not, they'll be able to weld from projection. And yeah, we're just gonna make sure that all of these get the same projection. This is going to be rather quite an interesting event. Once I get all of the information. Good. Good. And then we get to come over here. And take all of the bulk projectors. Do we get to do anything? No. Blueprint. Cargo. We will do, which one is hydro? Which one did I just place? Ah, back one. I think we'll try to do the front ones as hydro. So we'll replace that one. That one, blueprints. That one will be cargo. And I may end up keeping these as this, depending. You will actually be cargo. Good. And then I will just put C for cargo. This projector, blueprints. Cargo. We'll do standard cargo. Yeah, you're gonna be one of the standard cargo, so that's good. Both those in the right? Yeah, they're both in the same direction. Good. Cargo. Nope, that's not what we're doing. We're doing this. So the one that is highest. Good. We will also make you C, and that is in position 5. So you will be 5. So that'll be C5. This one is C6. So cargo 6. Next projector. Blueprints. Cargo. Alright, you will grab you. And where is that one? Who has that cargo? Oh, it's the middle one. That is so hard to see from over here. You are cargo 4. So C4. The next projector, blueprints. Or go. Modular cargo. Good, so that's cargo 3 is the nearest. So you are going to be C3. Good. You blueprint. Cargo. Modular cargo. Which one did you end up being? Right. You're that front one, which we wanted to turn into hydrogen. So you blueprints. Modular hydro. And then we will call it H. This one is the one on the right side. Which one's that? Yeah, the one on the right side. So H, so cargo H. 2. This projector, blueprints. Cargo. Okay. Which one are you? Ah, you are the one up there, so that one will be blueprints. Hydro. Good. And you will be H1. Which means both of these can definitively be standard cargo. And we just need to figure out which one's that newest cargo one is. Right. Is that 8? I think that might be cargo 8. Is that the one I don't have yet? 5. Yep. Blueprints. Cargo. And cargo. So all of these are facing the exact same direction, which is very useful. And both of these ones, they are central, but they just need to be done like that. So we just need to move this. How many is this? What? 1, 2. We need to move it roughly half. I don't know. We'll move them forward a bit when I figure out which one I'm moving. Okay, so H2s just need to be moved forward. So I think we're going to say horizontal forward by, we'll say 12. Did that move them correctly? No, that's the wrong direction. All right. These will be returned to 0. Forward offset 14. Is that the right one? Back 3, so it's an 11, and then we just need to go up. So an 11, and then we'll say, I don't know, 8 up or something like that. So U2, 11, and then the vertical offset will be positive 7. Right? That's right. Perfect. That is exactly what I wanted. These are perfectly in position. And when I move the these pistons up, that'll tell me exactly how they'll look when they're properly in place. Now, I'm just going to quickly remove that so I can place it in a direction where I can actually see how these look. So we'll put them... we're going to put the control panel right here. So now I can take all cargos. And what does pitch do? What is pitch? 90-degree pitch. What did that do? They are now all rotated the correct 90 degrees. Okay. So that was good. That is what I wanted. How about yaw 90? Is yaw 90 right? No, yaw 90 was wrong. So yaw 90, no. Roll 90, yes. Okay, and then we need to go 3 blocks in. I don't know if that's to the left. I don't know which one is left, but we should be able to figure it out just by moving these. Okay, horizontal 3. Vertical will move. Vertical needs to go down. I believe that's right. I believe this is correct. I believe all of these are now exactly how they're supposed to be, and so if I just reverse the pistons, are these about the right height as well? Oh, they are about the right height as well. We are just off by 1 block. Oh, this is perfect. Because that will tell me exactly how these will look when they're on the ground. And the sort of area that I will have to work with... I forgot about the fact that these two are being rotated 90 degrees. So, which two is this? That's 4 and 7 need to be rotated 90 degrees. Where is 4 and 7? And we will... 90? Nope. Wrong turn. Not raw. Pitch. 180? Nope. That's not right. You and you. We will return these all the way back to 0, 0, 0. Roll negative 90. Okay, so that rolled them that way. So, if I, what is it? Pitch. Does that rotate them the other direction? That rotated them the right direction. Good. Now we just need to go 3 degrees in the negative on, I believe this is, or technically I could do 3 degrees in the positive if I wanted to, instead of negative pitching it, positive pitch it, and then do, 3, I think vertical offset was, what's the vertical offset on the other ones? Vertical offset was a 4, so if I did this and did this, set the vertical offset to a 4, and this one was an 8. I assume that these ones will do fine at these levels. Forward offset of an 8. Is that right? No, because that is not in the slightest the right rotation. Why did I do that again? Why did I do that again? Okay. Reduce these. Because that's not the right rotation. The rotation I want is yaw 90, roll 0, maybe? Is that right? Yaw 90, roll 0? I don't know. Okay. So what does rolling do? So rolling is changing it that direction, and pitch is changing it that direction, and yaw is changing that direction. Okay, so what's pitch doing? Okay, so pitch 90 gives me the direction correct. I just need to yaw it again. So I just need to roll it 90. No. Unroll the 90. And yaw 0. What is... Okay, that's not the right... Okay. Which one rotates it the correct orientation that I'm trying to rotate it? What does yaw negative 90 do? So yaw negative 90 is forward and backward. Yaw forward or backward. Okay. Now what would pitch do if I just moved pitch by itself? Oh, that put it in the correct orientation, so I just needed a pitch. And then we need to move... Is it horizontal offset? Is that right? One more. And then we just need to move forward a piece or two, and then... So if we just move the other one to... Oh, I know. So that's going to be 8. Vertical is probably going to be either 3 or forward 4, maybe? Is that right? 1 off. 3 and 4. So I just need to reverse which one was 3 and which one was 4. So you need to be 4 and you need to be... Right? Perfect! These don't touch, do they? They do not touch. And this is exactly over the center of a block, I do believe. These are all centered right, so that if I was to replace what was beneath them, it would in fact be a thing. Oh, this is perfect! 6 cargo, and that, and they'd all be able to be built just without any issue. That works so well. And now I can just come over here, reverse the pistons. Because that would be that. They would be picked up and they would be pulled upward. And so on the ground, this is how you'd see these when they come into land, and then they drop off the cargo containers on the pad. Each one would probably be emptied. Oh, that is going to be amazing. They'll be able to be expanded, connected. Oh, that's good. All right. And so I can just remove the large block nuisances. Whoops. Okay. But either way, these are now in position. So now I can use these blocks to mark out how I wanted them to go. I was going to add in these. Would I go like that? Probably. So, how deep are these going to end up being? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That'd be 9. That'd be 10. So that'd be 2 block. Ooh, 2 full blocks. Because I'd also do 1 layer on top. So you gotta have 1 layer protecting the pistons. Alright. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go to these and we're just gonna go down to that. It kind of tells me exactly what layer it needs to be at. And that would tell me and facilitate just what layer this is going to. Oh boy, that's gonna create some interesting effects. This is gonna create some very interesting scenarios. This one is... I went 1 further down. that could be a problem. These ones are going to get the 1 block gap. Everything else is supposed to have. All right. And one more. Yes. No, one more. And the stream died again. Okay. I going to need to upgrade my computer at some point. No reason my stream should be dying. Oh yeah. And then we just do this. One further out. Good. One out would be... That is the 1 block further out. Exact. Good. This one goes just touching the 2. I don't really know if there's an easier way to make this work. One more. Some of these are, of course, ending up in more interesting scenarios than others. Most of the outer ones now have going to end up having a 1 block outer gap, which is going to create some interesting effect. Okay, so I believe that is the bars around all of them. Stream is always unstable, which is always fun. So given that, I think these are going to primarily end up going forward and backward. So I'm also tempted to, I'm also tempted to throw parachutes on these and just like 1, 2, 3, 4, and just drop them as they just go. Like a cargo resupply of just dropped crates full of resources. But I like the idea of maybe even deciding each of these would carry something specific. Maybe one of these is cargo that is not usable to anyone else. Yeah, are these in the right locations? Alright, I am going to end up having to move this entire grid just so I can put these in the right locations. Which is going to suck, but there's nothing for it right now. I'm going to need to make a grid, and I'm going to need to put the things where they need to go to try to make this right. What size? Alright, so you hang... What size? So we'll just do that. So that's 1 by... So it is 1 by... What is the size? What is the length? I know that this should mostly be... And we'll just move it inward a bit so I can actually keep track of everything. What is its length versus its width versus where is everything supposed to have been? Okay. So, if everything's done right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, about 19 long. So we're 19 long. How wide? 1, 1, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 wide. 19 long, 11 wide. Alright.
Energy low.
19 long, 11 wide. I need to make a grid that scale, and we need to go place this massive behemoth of a brick over it with each of the things in their correct locations. 19 long. Lovely. We'll make the brick right over here, just so then I can do this. Oh, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And 11 wide, which means adding 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just repeat this until it's done. Good. This is ridiculous. Jeez, this is longer than I thought it was. Okay. I need more steel plates. Where are my steel plates again? I need more of them. Alright. So we need to place all these, then we need to get everything lined up roughly in place where this should fit, because everything should line up. On...
Energy critical.
Good. So we'll just land in there, refuel, get everything set up. Alright. And then I have got to place the connectors in where I assume the connectors are supposed to end up. So I want to just drop this off, which is the idea. There needs to be a rough semblance of reason between the locations. So these ones are, of course, these are the ones that are 5, so 2 that, and then there should be a gap, and then another 2. From the back, it should be 2 in, 1. And from the front, it should be 2 in, 1. And the ones that are in the front should have 1.5 or 1 or 3, and then it. So it should be. So I'm going to go from the front. We go from this. Where the am I going? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 right. So that's the center. Then we go 1 out from the center. 2 out from the center. And then we go 1 right there. And then there should be 1, 2, 3. 3 blocks in between. Okay. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to blueprint it, and then we're going to try to line everything up correctly. So that'll be what we're doing on this side. All right. And then if we go from the back end, outermost 1.5, 2.5 from the edge. So 1.5, so 1 block in, and 2, so then there's 2 behind. So 1 block in, 2 behind. So 1 block in. That's not right. Nope, that is right. 1 block in, 2 back. 1 block in, 2 back. So that should be right there. And right there. And then the other one is a full, what is that, 2 blocks in between? So it should be another 2 block gap. So it should be a 6 block gap between that one and this one. So there should be a 6 block gap between these. 1, there's 2, there's 2, there's the 3, there's the 4, there's the 5, there's the 6, right? 6 blocks between, 6 blocks between. And 1 block in, 6 blocks between. Good. And the very back and the very front one should, in theory, be 1 block in front of that one and 1 block behind that one. So it should be 1 block in front of and then 1 block behind this one. Wait, what?
Fuel low.
I made that in the wrong. I need to move these ones in 1
Fuel
to make it all
critical.
fit properly. So what we'll do is we'll just skip you Right? That should be that 302. Wait, what? Oh, god damn it. Okay. We'll have to refit it all. Okay, so this should be 19 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right. That's correct. They are 11 wide. Okay. That's where my problem lies. I see it exactly. The fact that under this, these were placed. This side was placed. All of it was placed. Because now everything's in line. No, that's not in line. Why is that not in line? Okay. What's the gap between the left and the right and the back? Or between these and that one? You know, if I just have this shaped correctly, and I wrap this edge and put it on the other, does that fix it? I think that'll fix it. Because then when I replace the other blocks into position, good. So in theory, everything should fit on this, as that should be the angles between these. So now what I've got to do, unfortunately, is I have got to control P it, or control B. That small grid blueprint. That's a lot of blocks. Rename it. I'll just title it test. And then what I've got to do is I've got to somehow manage to, yeah. To, U. Okay. 9. Good. I'm gonna add in this. Then we want to make sure that that left, right is the right way around. And then we want the battery. Need the power cells. Don't need to do that. We do, however, just need the power cells. 2. I only ever grab 2. And it's all just so I can... Okay. Projector, blueprints, test, 2 test, good. That's fine. Okay, so I just need to... It is only so slightly off, but as long as they're... That it should be sufficient. Horizontal offset. Is that -3? Is that what we needed? We need more like -8 or 0. What does 0 do? We want -ish 10. Is that about right? -10 is right. We need to rotate it completely, so we will... Is it 180? Well, it's upside down, but it is at least facing the right orientation now, so that's fine. And then we need to use forward offset in the +2. +50 even, right? Or need to go backward by about 5. So 45 should be roughly accurate. Are you roughly... we'll need to move you forward by 1 more. All of this just so I can get my thing. Vertical offset. If you're up by 1, are you down by 1? Okay, those 2 are in the right location. This one needs to be pulled back by 1. Okay, that's good to know. I don't want to delete everything on it. That'll be a bit of a challenge. These 2 are also in about the right locations. And the ones in the front, they're hard to tell. Let's see. If I faced you, I am about how many blocks off? If I was to face directly to, let's say, the back at the very end, it'd be probably about 1 block off or 3. I think these, if they were straight, just need to be moved 1 block further back. And I think that's about it. So... yeah, I think that's about... I think that'd be... I don't know. It's hard to tell. Because this went across by about half a block. So if we moved it in about half a block, it's right in terms of the vertical. But in terms of the horizontal, the distance is also only about half a block. So I think the forward ones either need to be moved forward by about 3 or backward by about 3. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I think I do need to move the front of this. Basically do like a whole system of connecting it together, maneuvering it together, or just chopping the front end off. But it'll be easier to do that in creative and to fix it. But you know what? I think I might move over to creative at this point. But I don't want to do that. Okay, these need to be moved backward. What else did need to move? I think this one needed to be moved backward by 1 block. Right? Was that it? Yeah, that's it. It just needs to be moved backward by a block. I could technically do 2, but by 1 will look the best. Yeah, so we need to move the back one by 1 block. Unfortunately, that would require me to remove the piston. And by doing so, I'm doing some very unfortunate stuff. So what I need to end up doing, if I was to do the moving, would be to take you, do that. And then doing a layer of you. We'd want to do that. Please tell me I have enough for 1. I need more construction components. But do I have the rest of it? Just need the construction components, and I think I can make that work with those. Hopefully I can make it work with those. The entire point is just to shift this over by 1 block and then merge them together. We do that, we go that. Oh lord, I'm gonna assume it's piston 10. We're gonna say maximum distance of 0.2. Okay, so 1 is going to be 1 block. Inside connector. Lock. And then I need to sever you. And then I'm going to need to do some really risky where I need to go. Where is the 6? We are going to use you. Please tell me I have everything for the merge. Merge. Piston number 10. Good. These are now merged. And I have successfully moved that back by 1 block. Yay! So I successfully moved that back by 1 block, and then I need to do basically the same thing with this entire front section, which is fun. If I look at the lined up versions, yeah, if I look at the lined up versions, how far back would I need to, or forward do I need? Back, by about 1 block as well, I think. I think I just need to move these back by 1 block as well. Let me guess. You are right on the edge. You are not right on the edge. That is exactly where my problem lies. That's why I'm having an issue. Alright. So, what I'm going to need to do is need to move the entire front of this backward. Fun. Oh, let's go. Number 9. Pistons. We'll just do with let's see. We need to 8 U here. Good. This is riskier, which is really fun. This should now be piston 11. Verse. All right. Connector, lock. And then I'm just going to, I need to move this back by 1 block. It is always so terrifying. I thought I had done that so well, but I just missed up by 1 block, I believe. And then we... Oh, wait. I need to make sure these are done. Then we take the piston and we reverse. And hey, look. Everything should have been fixed now that I've just pulled the entire front of the ship backward by 1 block. And that would now equal that if I was doing this correctly. Because I did some of these at 15 and some of these at 16. And so if I wanted to make the lines the same, what I need to do is go inward by 1 block on this side and move this entire beam. And then I think I will have had every... Weird. I think I will then have had everything fixed properly. Wait, no. Not you. 4, we just do this. Add that. Double tap that. Do that on this side. And then I will have had fixed the entirety of this to be in the correct version of everything. Good. And then I just need to break you. Shh. That could be bad if that breaks at both sides, because that will just mess up everything. Perfect. Everything is now in the correct version. Yay! Everything has been moved correctly. Holy. Okay. Woo! I love it. I've been doing this for so long today. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Honestly, I have no idea what to do about this. I am going to line these up. And we're going to do the same thing over here, where we're going to place the block. Come down right on the exact point I want. Now, I don't know if I'm going to need to move these further out, but I just want to kind of pencil mark all of the exterior parts of most of these. I forgot to go out by one. Why is it loose? Good. Good. Okay. That one's now close to 1 in 1. I am going to move this one in by this. Good. Good. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. All right, that one. Not that one. Always off by at least one every once in a while. This thing is huge, by the way. I have not even gotten the chance to make anything out of this. It's also not at all finished, but, you know, that's fine. These go out. Yeah, I don't know if I'm at all going to do anything else with these, or whether or not these are just going to, yeah, I don't know what is going to be done with it. It looks cool doing it this way, but at the same time, I don't know if it's worth it. I don't. I really don't. It looks cool, and I know I'm going to need to do some more work on it, but this is tiring now after doing this for so long. Oh, one more. Do 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 do. Good. And now I get to connect these together, so yeah, we get to connect these together, drag out the corners of all of these. Make everything a massive box. I'm just gonna add in the extra lip here just to be safe. But yeah, I now get to basically encode the entire vehicle like this, which is really annoying. Because yeah, I basically need to coat the entire thing. I need more steel plates. Ah, for frick's sake. Okay. I get to do that, then I get to fill in everything that I didn't get to do now. And I don't even get to build half of this junk until way later. If I build any of it at all. Yeah, I have no idea if it's going to allow half of this to be built, given the limitations. So what we'll do is we'll just leave it and down corner. Good. This one actually is one block further in, so if I want to leave the block amount on the edge, I just get to do this. And that's if I decide to do that. I could leave the entire thing on the ground, but then everything I'm doing right now would be pointless. And I am fully well aware that if I leave... Do I want to do that? Then make that a 5 block. We'll go with the 5 block version first. And yeah, we'll go with the 5 block version right there. We'll go with the 5 block version first. We'll build everything else from that because I really don't want to test these things getting too close to each other. Right, yes.
Inventory full.
Ah! Ah! I really hope no one clips that. I have no idea why I decided to do that. I really hope no one clips that. Alright, so you know what? Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to leave the... We're just gonna chop these at the layer. Alright, what else is too long? You, you, and you. And I think I chopped one of these too short. Which one was it? That one. Okay. So, I think, did I miss that one? I did by one block there and one block there. And now what I'm going to do is, yeah, I'm just going to do what I was doing, but from the actual height I'm going to do it at. Basically, just join everything on this level. So, seal all of this level. All of this gets to be connected. I will choose... I won't be doing any shaping. We'll just be basically doing things like taking this and continuing that line and doing similar here. Just chopping and continuing lines. That really doesn't matter. We're going to just continue with this line for now. This is going to suck. Honestly, I think I might end up doing this, sealing off everything. These just need to be connected. So we'll connect them. And the entire bottom storage area will be complete. Finally. Okay. Okay, let's clean all this junk up. This is going to take quite some time. Come on. Good. Okay. This is a ridiculous quantity. I think I might end up moving to creative to finish this. Just so that I can handle the problem that I'm dealing with right now, which is...
Energy low.
I keep having low energy, that's one. Trying to figure out how everything's going is another one. Oh, this takes so much work. Well, I didn't mean to do that. But that's fine. Yes, come on.
Energy critical.
Yeah. And we'll fix this. We'll go get the energy. I do think I'm going to end up going into creative. Purely so I can stop having to deal with problems like trying to place by hand, what'll probably end up being about 1,000 of these small blocks. I will probably save as C. So save, yes. Save as C. Okay. Save again. Save progress. Yes. Save as. Change that C back to an S. Click OK. Exit menu. Yes. And that should allow me to have a copy of the world, which is what the save as C did for me. Like a load game, I should have C saved. And then I'll be able to work on the creative making of the ship. That way I can actually build that at some decent speed because, oh lord, is it taking forever. Okay, C, edit settings, creative. This took so long to do. All right. And we will load seed. That way we can finish making the ship. Because, oh boy, is this a problematic situation to have when almost nothing can work how I want it to. I just realized, is this a ship or a station? I think this is a station, but then that means that there are 3 hydrogen thrusters, but I don't know what those would do in this image. It looks cool, but I don't know what practical application that would have. Oh god, oh, I am very quickly wearing myself out today. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh boy. Alright. Okay. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I am going to disable these. Mostly because I fear that they will be built. I have none of the panels on here. That's lovely. And we will take all the projectors and off. Okay. Good. And I can now basically just do this. Oh god. And then we just remove you. And we can just alleviate you. Do the same thing over here. That is so much easier to do it this way. And we'll just leave this section open for now. Oh, so much easier. Although I did just now realize that there is quite a difference between the left and the right side of this. Which is potentially a problem. And we just finish that. And we just pop another hole or two. And we just pop in a couple holes just to allow for in and out easier. Alrighty. And then we get to do the fun one. The entire front and half the ship. Or front 2/3 or whatever this ends up being. Just all of it. And hole and hole. And hole and hole. That is so much quicker. And we'll just... And then we'll just grab you. We will use this to coat the front of that panel, which I will do on this side. I need to remember to start doing mirror mode, so I only need to make like half the ship. Okay, none of this has any, or does it? We'll go on the other side and we'll hope to find out, I guess. We'll figure out what is and is not a thing when it's been filled in. that is extra. So I have that one. Such a useful tool. And there are, in fact, blocks in this space. Good. And then when it comes to this side, we'll just do this. No idea how much of this is whatever, but the game decided it'd let me do it, so we're doing it. We're just gonna make the big, ugly box. And then we're going to allow these things to weld, so we'll just come over here. Activate, track targets, weld. Don't use work color, just weld whatever you can. Oh. Remove. Not what I wanted to remove, but I removed it anyway. And now that's going to need to be welded back up. Okay. Okay, so this should hopefully be able to be welded up properly and fixed. And I can continue to build on the massive brick. Oh, it's such a massive brick. This. Oh! Oh, God. The brick. No good brick. It's a very no good brick. Okay, let's let those things work while I figure out how I'm going to turn this back on its feet. I guess I could do this. And then do this. Okay. We will repair this one. Ooh. And then we are going to grab batteries. I just hope that this is enough battery weight. When I come over here and I use the little thing to auto lock off, please be enough enough weight. Not enough weight. Lovely. All the weight that we can. Come on. The easiest way to just let this thing flip. Should be geared to re-unlock. Okay. So you still aren't working. I do suppose there's a dramatic amount of weight. I just figured that this number of batteries would be enough to move that weight. Landing gear 3 unlock. Good. Perfect. And we'll delete. Yes. We'll delete. Yes. Good. I think it's now finished being welded up. Perfect. And so I'm just going to clear any of these top mark areas. Because all of this internal space needs to be figured out. Because, oh lord, there's a lot of internal space in here. Oh boy, there's a lot of internal space. Okay, good. We're now flat. We're gonna go at least one above this. Granted, this is only a 3-block tall zone, so I'd actually have to crouch to make my way through here normally. And what do I want? How do I want to layer these? I am going to disable these, so we'll come over here, disable. Turn those off. Reinitiate the things under. Reinitiate all of these. Good. So where the frick is things not located? And where can I kind of pull in a little bit to make a more reasonable design? The internal portion here, I can probably make this a half block edged. If I pull this forward, I don't know exactly how far down we're gonna go, but if I come down to about this level, that would be roughly that. Wait a second. Oh god, it's not high enough anymore. Frick's sake. Pistons. Nope, it's nearly 3 blocks too short now. Gosh. Dang it. Okay, I am going to need to get this thing lifted into the air. Okay. But we'll at least be able to keep that. I will go backward. All right. And then I guess I could, if I do that, You make this raise up. So we can kind of do that. And then there is this massive area where basically nothing is. Let's see. We'll say here should be sufficiently out of the way, I think. How far back can we actually go? About 2 more back, although I wouldn't want to push it much further than that, so we'll just stick with that. And then we'll do one more where we just cap that. I have no idea what I'm doing, by the way, for anyone who thinks that I might. I do not. Good. Yeah, we'll just stick you. All right. So I could have it be flat, or I could kind of do that with maybe a... Because what I could do is I could then go up. And then maybe... If I do this, still is actually wide enough for that. Though I don't know how much is going to end up having to scrape against stuff if I try to do this. Alright, so... we can do that, and then maybe the split between here, which should be sufficient to go all the way to the edge. Alright, and we'll just go... That's what, 4? We can make that a 5 internal space. Good. I do believe that this works without too much predicate on something else working. Good. Wait. Nope. I mucked it up. Alright, we remove you, and we add you. Because that is 1 block in from that side. Oh, I could have made this 1 block wider. Dang it. Yeah, that should work. Absolutely no idea if this looks any decent when it's all said and done. Do any of those lines look good when I pull the stuff up? Any of the lines look any good? Any of the lines look any good? That's not bad. It's not bad. No, I think the front one looks alright. Maybe moving this in by a block. I think we'll be... Yeah, I think I'll move these in by a block. I think there's where I was. And then I think I will come over here and... Boom. And so now what we have is we have a front area. Granted, this area is not really worth anything besides maybe to house the internal storage of the ship itself. And this is intended to sort of represent a Gazanti, so I do need to work on actually shaping the freaking thing properly. Which tells me that I am going to need to, oh boy, I am going to need... If I want to do Gazanti style, we want the nose of the ship. It'll be good. So we'll pull the nose up from this position. Yeah, so we'll pull the very bottom of the nose will be there, and then we'll kind of... Okay, it's just a matter of the way the light was hitting this. It's confusing me a bit, but that's fine. Go down, please. Good. Good. And then we'll just kind of... We'll go 4 out. And then we'll go... Rather that. Yeah. It's somewhat inspired by Gazanti just because it'll have the wings, which we'll kind of go up here where we'll get sort of a elongation of the wings, sort of from this position. Good, and then we will go up by... We'll go up by 5. And we'll go in by a block, go up by 4. This is going to go much further. We're going to, I think, call the bottom. I'm going to go that back. We're going to go there. We're going to remove these ones. We're going to extend this by 2. And then we're going to... and all of this is all still rough shape because none of it actually is at all anything right now. Right now, absolutely none of this. Like that, and then we will probably go... We'll say we'll go in by about 5. We'll go in. Sort of a... Good. This is a very rough shape. Oh god. This is ugly. This is just ugly. Oh. This is just ugly. There's nothing else to say about it. It's just ugly. No part of this design looks good. Not good. We gotta get rid of most of this. The problem is I don't usually go with this style. I don't usually have anything that's a part of the ship that I need to make sure fits. Alright, it's not gonna do anything from this point. So what we're gonna do is we're just going to snip. That's fine, because this is a test world. Okay, so what I need to do is I just need to get rid of 90% of this. Because half of this look is just ugly. It just is. I could just raid somebody and just do this on my own time, but I don't know. I want to stream, but I also really, really want to go do some other stuff. You know what? I don't know. I don't know anymore. I really just don't. I feel like none of this looks good. None of this design was built for this, and I don't like it. None of this looks right to me. I don't. No part of this is looking right. Every part of this looks wrong, or looks test, or uncertain, and I have no certainty on any of the build. It could. That might work. what I could do is I could set up a piston system whereby we get an area for the actual landing of the vessel. That could work. If I set up something like under these, that could be what those are used for. So that down there, and then this front one could be landing system. And the biggest problem is I don't have a shape in mind right now. There's no part of this that I have shape for right now, and I feel out of it right now. Oh no, I don't know anymore. Ugh! I don't know. We have the block, everything's in position, it's not fitting for me. I don't know what else I can do. I know one thing that I'll probably do, which is using cargo containers. Might even set up some modulars. So, how wide are these? Okay, these are exactly wide enough for modular cargo containers. Okay, so I can fit 4 of those there. And then this area, of course, easily fits modulars. I don't mind that look. I'm trying to decide how I want to do the top. Because the main problem is that the rough shape of a Gazanti is like... do I have a Gazanti? Do I have a... GA? I do not. I do not believe I have a Gazanti. The Gazanti was going to be the main inspiration shape. But I don't believe I have any Gazantis in my list. I do not. We'll just go G and we'll even see there because is it Gazanti? Right then. Thought I got rid of those, but that's fine. How about Star? Nemea. Yeah, I have no Gazanti class. That's nice. Just, what I really need to do is I really need to just set up lines places and just start throwing things down. And you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to... I am going to catapult you, and then we're just going to shove a massive hole in this. All right. So we still have that hole. This will need to be replaced eventually with some more panels. An equidistant box, which is an interesting turn of events. And given how wide this is... Oh, and Reem died again. You know what? I'm just gonna end stream and figure the rest of that out later.